हरे कृष्ण। पादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरा भक्तवृंदा. So please repeat the Aarti after me. It is here, so you can read. Kiba jayo jayo gaura chande raroti ko shobha. Jayo gaura chande raroti ko कि बजायो जयो गौरा चांदारोति के शोभा जयो जयो गौरा चांदेरारोति को शोभा जानावी ताटवाने जगमान लोभा जानावी ताटवाने जगमान लोभा जानावी ताटवाने जगमान लोभा दखिनी ताई चांद बामे गदाधारा दखिनी ताई चांद बामे गदा दखिनी ताई चांद बामे गदाधारा दखे निताई चांद बामे गदाधारा નિકટે અદ્વૈતા શ્રીની વાસ છત્રધારા છત્રધારા નિકટે અદ્વૈતા શ્રીની વાસ છત્રધારા बोशियाचे गौराच्या रत्ना सिंहासने बोशियाचे गौराच्या रत्ना सिंहासन के बाबोशे आचे गौराच्या रत्न सिंहासने बाबोशी रत्न सिंहासन आरती करे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे 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 केव नरा हरि आदि कोरी चामार डोलाया नरा हरि दिकोरी चामार डोलाया नरा हरि आदि कोरी चामार डोलाया आदि कोरी संजय मुकुंद बाशु घोषादि गाय संजय मुकुंद संजय मुकुंद बाशु घोषादि गाय शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे कर कि बा शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे करताला माधुरा मृदंगा बाजे परमरसाला माधुरा मृदंगा बाजे परमरसाला बोलो बोलो everyone please chant माधुरा मृदंगा बाजे परमरसाला माधुरा मृदंगा बाजे परमरसाल शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाज गौरांगेरा रोति को शोभा जग जन माना लोभा नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल कि बहु कोटि चंद्र जीनी वदन उज्ज्वला कोटि चंद्र जीनी वदन उज्ज्वला बहु कोटि चंद्र जिनी वदन उज्ज्वला बहु कोटि चंद्र जिनी वदन उज्ज्वला गला देशे बनमाला कोरे झलमाला 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 शिवा सुका नारद प्रेम गद गद शिवा सुका नारद प्रेम गद गद शिवा शिवा सुका नारद प्रेम गद गद शुक नारद प्रेम गद शिवा शुका नारद प्रेम गद गद शुका नारद प्रेम गद गद भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरार संपादा भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरार संपादा गौरार संपादा गौरांगेरारति को शोभा जग जन माना लोभा गौरांगेरारति को शोभा जग जन माना लोभा नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Nila Madhav Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Nila Madhav Nila. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe, Jaya Radhe.
Jaya Subhadra,
Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman Hanuman.
Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman Hanuman.
Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev.
Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo.
Nitai Gaura Haribo. Please bow down. We'll pay obeisances to the deities and to our Guru Parampara. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhans Parivrajakachar Ashtotar Sat Srimad Divine Grace Abhay Charanand Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. ISKCON BBT founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhans Parivrajakachar Ashtotar Sat Srimad Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम गुण गिरिराज गोवर्धन की श्री श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जी की जय पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की मायापुर नवदीप धाम की गंगा माई यमुना माई की तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Now we will sing Sandhya Aarti. Please sit down, be seated.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Narasimhaya. Praladadayine Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Shrilatankanakalaye Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho Ito
Narsimha Parato
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimho
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha
Bahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho Narsimhamadim Sharanam Prapade
Narsimhamadim Sharanam Prapade
Tava Karakamala Varenakam Adbhuta Shringham Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jaya Jagadish Hare Swami Jaya Jagadish Hare
Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev
Narsimhadev Narsimhadev Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Narsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai. Prahlad Maharaj ki
Jai.
jai. Go Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol.
Aarti done katha time. Right now? August, end of August. Yes, and I'll go back to college, Atlanta. Not much, but sure, yeah. That road is very well known by me. So it's not a new spot where I'm coming. I'm saying because Aryan and all grew up there, right? That's not a new place. Not foreign to me at all. That junction. Yeah, bro, please. Do you want this one or?
This is better. Hare Krishna, this is better. We'll read Bhagavad Gita, first chapter, first shloka. There is also prasadam being served downstairs. So if you want to have prasadam, you can take now, or it will be served till 9 o'clock. So you can take later also. So we'll chant the first verse of Bhagavad Gita and we'll discuss that. Before that, we seek the prayers of our teachers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrinda Vaneshwari Vrishbhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayavicha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us today evening in the temple. Every evening we have an Aarti at 7 o'clock, and then 7:30 we discuss Bhagavad Gita, and after this Maharaj also comes, he does Kirtan in class. So there is an important event, Anand Mela is also coming up, so please join us in Anand Mela. So today we are going to discuss the first chapter. So what languages should I speak in English or Hindi? So for English, raise your hands. Okay. For English and Hindi both, raise your hands. Who doesn't know Hindi? Okay, one person. Then we'll speak in English. English is better, right? Okay. So I'll chant the first verse. So I'll chant the shloka. You can pull up on your phones also. Bhagavad Gita, first chapter, first shloka, or you can just repeat after me. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsavah mamaka pandavaschaiva kim akurvata sanjaya. Now we'll chant the whole verse together, okay? I'll chant one line, you repeat the line. Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsavah mamakaha pandavaschaiva kim akurvata sanjaya. Now the whole, both lines together. Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsava mamaka pandavaschaiva kim akurvata sanjaya. Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsava mamaka pandavaschaiva kim akurvata sanjaya. Who's speaking this? Dhritarashtra. Who's the son of Dhritarashtra? Duryodhana. Now we'll see the word by word meaning. Repeat after me. Dhritarashtra uvacha. Dhritarashtra said, Dharma kshetre, in the place of pilgrimage, Kurukshetre, in the place named Kurukshetra, Samaveta, assembled, Yuyutsavaha, desiring to fight, Mamaka, my party, Pandava, the sons of Pandu, Cha, and Eva, certainly, Kim, what, Akurvata, did they do, Sanjaya, O Sanjaya. Now we'll read the meaning of this whole Sanskrit verse in English. So you can repeat after me. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? So Dhritarashtra is saying this, and he is asking Sanjaya, because Dhritarashtra cannot see, right? So Sanjaya has that divine vision which is given by his guru Vyasadeva. So he's asking Sanjaya, you can see in the battlefield what's happening. So he's saying, oh Sanjaya, after my sons, means Duryodhana and party, and the sons of Pandu. Who are the sons of Pandu? Yudhishthira, Arjuna. We know it, but sometimes forget, right? Sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage. So Kurukshetra is place of pilgrimage. Desiring to fight, what did they do? So he's asking this question. So it is very important to understand here that suppose Hare Krishna. Yeah, this is better. There is problem in this world at every step. This is also a problem, you know. There is crisis. Arjuna is going through a crisis, he's going through a difficulty, what to do, whether I should fight or not fight. Dhritarashtra is also in anxiety. He's thinking that my sons means Duryodhan and party, and the sons of Pandu means Arjuna, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva. All these are assembled, ready to fight in the place of pilgrimage. So he's also not at peace. He's also in anxiety. So if you see in this world, everybody is in stress, is in anxiety. Is that right or wrong? Right? If you don't raise your hand, you don't think that I'll believe you. Everybody is in stress, crisis. And therefore, Bhagavad Gita was not spoken in the bedroom or in a classroom. Where was it spoken? Why was it spoken? Because it is such an important message. Because Krishna knew that, yes, crisis and problems are going to come in everybody's life. You cannot avoid that. So there are challenges, there are difficulties, whoever we are, whether we live in America or we live in a small village in India or in Australia, it doesn't matter. However rich we are a multi-millionaire or billionaire, or we are, a farmer, still problems are going to come, whoever we are, in whatever situation we are in. Because Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita, therefore he gives the Bhagavad Gita as the manual for our life. So, Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya of ISKCON, and he translated this book. He came alone at the age of 70 years to America. He basically translated this Sanskrit into English language based on the commentary of Acharyas. That's why it is called As It Is. So, he faced so much difficulty in New York. People were trying to kill him, drunken people and everything. He was living in the Bowery. For 1 year, he didn't had any place to stay. He didn't know anybody. He didn't had any money. When we go out somewhere, we make sure our hotel is booked, our car is booked, we have some cash, we have our credit cards. He didn't come. He just came with 40 rupees. If you translate in 1965, it was just probably $7. So he just came on the instruction of his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. He told him to preach the message of Lord Chaitanya in the Western world. So we were singing the Gaur Aarti. Lord Chaitanya, as you can see on the left, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu, who is Krishna himself in the mood of Srimati Radharani. He appeared and gave this Sankirtan movement, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So Srila Prabhupada sat at the tree in the Tompkins Square Park in New York and started chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And all the Westerners, they started coming and dancing because this mantra is not odd, it's a pure mantra, it purified them. So Dhritarashtra is asking that after my sons and sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra. So he's distinguishing between my sons and sons of Pandu. They are his cousins, they are his brother's son, right? So initially only he started to discriminate. Because who should be the king? Pandu should have been the king. Although Dhritarashtra was elder, but Dhritarashtra was blind, so he was not fit to rule the kingdom. And therefore, in India, generally, the law is that generally the son, the eldest son, takes the position, next position. When there was, the system of kings that was there, not democracy, but before that. But in other parts of the countries, even the girls can become queens, like in, UK, right? Queen Victoria was there, and then before that, Queen Elizabeth, right? And then another Queen Elizabeth, like that. So even queens would rule the kingdom. But in India, the system was automatically the eldest son, he will rule the kingdom. So eldest was Dhritarashtra, but because he was blind, therefore the kingdom was given to who? Pandu, right? And then Pandu was ruling the kingdom because he could take decisions, because the purpose of becoming a king is to protect, number one, the property of the citizens, and number two, to give them the right direction, like spiritual direction, right? So protect the birthright. When you say birthright, what are your birthrights? What are the property you are acquiring? So government has the responsibility to protect it. So he was doing that. Therefore, one should not be disabled. So after Pandu died, what happened? Dhritarashtra thought, my sons should get the kingdom and I should get the kingdom. So he became the interim king until Pandu's sons like Pandava grew up. So he got little greedy and selfish. And his sons were also very, very selfish and envious. Like Duryodhana was so envious. So an envious person cannot become a good king? Is that right or wrong? Because envious person will think only of how can I benefit? How can that person become a king? Right, Mother? Nowadays we see politicians, even I was hearing Srila Prabhupada lecture this morning, he was saying, nowadays politicians think about themselves, not for the benefits of the citizens of the country. And this is 50 years back he's saying in a lecture, which is even true today, correct? So, envious person cannot become a king. And Dhritarashtra and his party sons were very envious. You know, they just wanted to kill the Pandavas. They fed them poisonous cake. They put them in a Lakshagraha, a wax resort house, and they tried to disrobe Draupadi, their wives. They tried to cheat them. They tried to cheat their property. How could they become the kings? So in order to understand Bhagavad Gita and in order to understand Krishna, we have to be non-envious. One of the qualifications Srila Prabhupada says to understand Bhagavad Gita is to be non-envious, and Arjuna is non-envious. And here it is said that they assembled in a place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra. So Kurukshetra was a place of pilgrimage where a lot of Devi Devtas, they performed yagyas and havans. So that place was very much purified. And then this word is the Yuyutsava. Yutsava. This is a Japanese word is actually derived from Sanskrit, this word. Oldest and original language is what? Sanskrit, right? Yuyutsava in Japanese also means the similar thing. Yuyutsava, like yud, fight, desiring to fight. What did they do? Isn't it strange that Dhritarashtra is asking this question? What did they do? What will someone do at battlefield? What will they do? Fight, right? Suppose I put a nice plate of dishes in front of you and I ask him, oh, after I put so many dishes in front of them, what did they do? Of course they will eat, right? So why is he asking this question? Can anyone guess? He knew they went to fight in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, but yet he is asking that question that after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage called Kurukshetra, what did they do? The answer is hidden in this, whatever I spoke in this translation. Yes, correct. Very nice. Thank you. What's the name, Mataji? Jayalakshmi. What's the name? Ravi. Thank you. Nice. So yes, Dhritarashtra was fearful that since Kurukshetra is a place of pilgrimage, and what happens in a place of pilgrimage? The environment is very pious. There is dharma that is ruling. And like she said, Krishna is present there, dharma is there. So because of the influence of the place of pilgrimage like Kurukshetra, did my sons, which is Duryodhan, and the sons of Pandu, which is Yudhishthir, Duryodhan, did they settle the war? Ule adha adha kar lo. Divide 50-50. They settled down. They are not fighting at all. So he was apprehensive. He was thinking about those things. Because he didn't wanted that settlement. He wanted the whole kingdom. He was envious. Right? Therefore, he is asking this question. Kim makurvata Sanjaya? What did they do? So, therefore, Srila Prabhupada mentions here that both the Pandavas and the sons of Dhritarashtra belong to the same family, but Dhritarashtra's mind is disclosed here. He deliberately claimed only his son as Kurus, and he separated the sons of Pandu from the family heritage. One can thus understand the specific position of Dhritarashtra in his relationship with his nephews, the sons of Pandu. As in the paddy field, the unnecessary plants are taken out, so it is expected from the very beginning that in the religious field of Kurukshetra, where the father of religion Sri Krishna was present, the unwanted plants like Dhritarashtra's son Duryodhan and others would be wiped out, and the thoroughly religious persons headed by Yudhishthir would be established. That is the significance of Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, apart from their historical and Vedic importance. So this is the first verse of Bhagavad Gita, which is just setting the scenes, observing the armies. And then there is there any comments or questions on this verse you have? Anyone? No? Okay. So Srila Prabhupada has given this whole, Bhagavad Gita translated into English and like over 80 languages, including Braille. So there are a lot of languages that are there, and over 500 million copies of this Bhagavad Gita have been, shared across all over the world. And Srila Prabhupada, when he came to the West, he was into New York, he was living. He didn't know anybody. And then one person, a Western person, his name was, later he was called Highgrave, Howard. He was a professor in US. He came to Prabhupada and he asked, "Are you from India?" Of course, he looks like Indian, so he asked that question. And then Prabhupada asked him back, "Are you coming from India?" And he was shocked. How does he know that I'm coming from India? Because he was looking for a guru. He was in search of a guru, and he came back from India. And he said, "Yes, I just came back from," because most of the Westerners, they'll go to like Rishikesh or somewhere, right? So he also came back. And he said, "Yes, I was looking for a guru, and please tell me about yourself." And then they talked to each other. And Srila Prabhupada has written so many translations of Sanskrit into English. And Srila Prabhupada gave him and said, "Can you edit this?" So he started editing those manuscripts, and then Srila Prabhupada published so many books. So that's how, slowly the printing of the book started, and Srila Prabhupada started giving lecture there at the Matchless Gift Store at the New York. And he chanted this Mahamantra. So basically, the whole foundation of this movement is the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, does anyone know what is the meaning of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? What is the meaning of Hare? Hare means? Everyone. Okay. Anyone? Everyone? Hare comes from the word Hara, which is a vocative form, just like Sita we call Site, right? So Hara is the spiritual energy of Krishna, which is Srimati Radharani. She is Hare. So when you call Srimati, that is Hare, like a vocative form, like calling. Krishna is Krishna. Ram is, Srila Prabhupada explains in the purport, Ram can be Lord Ramachandra, it can be Balaram. And Ram also means Ramante, to give pleasure. The Lord gives us pleasure. So we are calling Radha Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Please engage me in your seva, Ramante, please engage me. So it's like a cry of a small child for the mother. Krishna is our father, Radharani is our mother. We are crying for them, please engage me in your seva. We have been engaged in service of so many people. We are trying to find happiness in so many things and so many situations, but we are not getting that happiness. We are getting just temporary happiness. Happiness of the mind or the senses or maybe the intelligence. But none of these things is actually touching our heart, our soul. Right? Because in today's world, people are using people to get things. Right? And they are loving the things. But in a civilized society, people should love people and just use the things. But the reverse is happening. Because the nature of our Atma is to be loved, to love and be loved. Satchidananda, to be in happiness, to have that connection to that love. So when we connect to Krishna, which is the supreme soul, then we find that happiness. It's like watering the root of the tree. If you water the root of the tree, the twigs, the leaves, the flowers, everything gets what? Nourished. So when we worship Krishna, we find that happiness and satisfaction. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra was, is from the Kali Santarana Upanishad, which says, Harir Nam, please chant with me. Harir Nam eva kevalam. Harir Nam eva. Kalau nasti eva gatiranyatha. All these sinful and ill effects of Kali Yuga are vanquished by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, taking the name of Hari. And even Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, among the sacrifice, I am Japam. Like, I think you were chanting, there is a mala, you were doing the chanting of the Mahamantra, on that mala. So Bhagavad Gita gives the importance of chanting. Then another Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam, it ends with chanting that Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkha Shammanashtam Namami Hari Param. I pay my obeisances to that Supreme Lord. Just by chanting His names, all the sins are removed. So all these scriptures sing of that glory. So Prabhupada has what the message of the scripture, not what I am thinking or you are thinking. Right now in spiritual life, you know what happens? So many people say, I am God. You are God. I know everything. I think like that. But what are the scriptures saying? What is the authenticity of the scriptures? That is most important. So this Mahamantra is in the Upanishads and it's from the spiritual world. So when we chant this mantra, we hear the each and every syllable and we pray to the Lord with our heart so that we can get that connection, that love for the Lord, and we can basically attain the perfection of our life. You know, get out of this cycle of Janma and Mrityu. You know, this cycle, Punarapi Janma, Punarapi. So we get out of the cycle, and that is the highest goal of life. Yes, we have to handle our responsibility, we have to do our work, we have to take care of our families. But what is our priority? You know, spiritual life should also be a priority, so that we can understand the goal of life. Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Our scripture says, Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Like, ask questions. Who am I? What is the purpose of my life? Why am I suffering? All these questions we have to ask. So when we ask those questions, then we are at a higher realm of being a human being. Otherwise, scriptures say, what is the use of human being if we are not able to ask these questions? Right? So we'll chant one round of this Mahamantra in 5 minutes together. So can somebody get the mala from there? At the books, there is a box kept, a beads. All of us can take one mala, and I can tell how to chant, so we can all chant together. What is that? Yeah. There will be Aarti at 8 o'clock. That time we can do. Just 5 minutes we'll chant on the Japamala. We do on Japmala, it has 108 beats because Japmala is a traditional, authentic way how our acharyas and scriptures are telling us, because that way we get more focus also. But yes, we also do Sankirtan. Together we sing, we dance, so that is also there. So both ways are bona fide and authorized. But I'm just doing it just because those who are doing for the first time, so that they can learn. How many of you are doing on the mala first time? Okay, couple of people. So that's a good thing. I think they will have a good exercise, you know, how to chant. And then we can do Kirtan also. Can you give me also one here? So this Mahamantra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Cheto Darpa Marjanam. It cleanses the heart, which has accumulated so many unnecessary things. There is enviousness, there is greed, there is lust. Cheto Darpa Marjan. Bhav Maha. We are living in this world where there are so many difficulties. So it protects us from the biggest dangers also. Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitarana Vidya Vadhu Jivnam. It is the highest of the highest knowledge. You know, this Mahamantra, this knowledge. Anandam Buddhivar. It gives you anandam. It gives you peace, because whole day you are thinking in anxiety, you are in problem, this, that. But at least when you sit for 10 minutes, you are just listening to the sound of this Mahamantra. And Krishna is so pure that it will purify your mind. It will relieve you of all the anxieties, and it will give you anandam. It's not happiness, it's a bliss, which cannot be told in words. It can only be experienced. Bliss. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. It sharpens the intelligence. Pratipadam Purnamrit Swadaram. And you will enjoy that nectar at every step of this process. Susukham Kartum Avyam. This process is both enjoyable and full of happiness. Spiritual process. Other process, what we do, temporary happiness we can find for few minutes. But this process, happiness will always be there, which will never be exhausted. Okay, so there are 108 beads here. Top bead is Krishna bead, so we don't chant on that bead. We start with the first bead, and we use this finger like this. Index finger we don't use, the other finger. On first bead, we just chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra one time. Before that, we chant Shri Krishna Chaitanya one time. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. And then first bead, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare. And then we go to next, and then we continue till here. So generally it takes 6 to 8 minutes, or sometimes some people do fast or slow. That is the average time. But don't complete in 3 minutes. It means you are skipping the beats. one person started chanting and he took like 1 hour to chant because at every beat he was singing like very slowly, Hare Krishna, like that. So it should not take 1 hour also. So first we chant one time Shri Krishna Chaitanya mantra and then 108 times Hare Krishna mantra. So you can chant with me together. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Brinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for chanting. Now Maharaj will be doing Kirtan. Maharaj is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and he has been chanting this Mahamantra for more than 50 years. So when we hear from a pure devotee, then the mantra actually impacts it touches our heart. 60 years. Yes, sorry, 60 years. So please chant with Maharaj and purify our heart. And Maharaj has been instrumental in this building this community, for last so many years. So please stay and hear from Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ki jai. Okay. Hare Krishna. No, that's good. That's good. I think he's bringing the book, my drum. Okay. Okay, I will. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. You might ask the question, why are the Hare Krishnas always chanting Hare Krishna? Well, because Hare Krishna is the name of God. And the more we chant the name of God, the more we are blessed by God. Because God is in our heart. And when he hears us chanting his name, he is very pleased. And he promises his devotee will never perish. That means that if you always chant Hare Krishna, Krishna will always protect you. So there's a great benefit of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra always, so that Krishna, who is in our heart, will protect us, give us knowledge by which we can make the right decisions in life, and guide us so that we do not fall into bad association and not fall into forgetfulness of Krishna. The more we remember Krishna, the more spiritual advancement we make. So, we'll have a little kirtan and then I'll give a lecture. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Hey, Bola Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Bolo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hey bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Bolo Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hey Bolo Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bola bola Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bola Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bola Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Bola Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vinda. Gaura Bhakta Vinda, Gaura Bhakta Vinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bola Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram Rama Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram Hare Hare. Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Bolo Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Bolo Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Krishna 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 hey. Krishna Krishna hey. Rama Raghava Rakshama. Rama Raghava Rakshama. Krishna Kesava Payimam. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Bolo Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Haribol, 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 Haribol. Nitai Gaur Haribol, 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 Haribol. Nitai Gaur Haribol, 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 Haribol. Nitai Gaur Premanandi ki Jai, Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana ki Jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Grantha Raja ki Jai. So today we're going to hear from the Bhagavad Gita. And we're going to read from chapter 3, text number 6, which says, and you can repeat after me, Karmendriyani Samyamya Ya Aste Manasa Smaram Indriyartam Vimudatma Mityachara Sauchyate. One who restrains the senses of action. Repeat. Restrains. Okay, let's do it again. One who restrains the senses of action. But whose mind dwells on sense objects. Certainly deludes himself. And is called a pretender. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. There are many pretenders who refuse to work in Krishna consciousness but make a show of meditation while actually dwelling within their mind upon sense enjoyment. Such pretenders may not speak on such pretenders may also speak on dry philosophy in order to bluff sophisticated followers. But according to this verse, these are the greatest cheaters. For sense enjoyment, one can act in any capacity of the social order, but if one follows the rules and regulations of his particular status, Shri Shri Radha Nila Madhava Ki Jai. For sense enjoyment, one can act in any capacity of the social order. But if one follows the rules and regulations of his particular status, he can make gradual progress in purifying his existence. But he who makes a show of being a yogi while actually searching for the objects of sense gratification must be called the greatest cheater, even though he sometimes speaks of philosophy. His knowledge has no value because the effects of such a sinful man's knowledge are taken away by the illusory energy of the Lord. Such a pretender's mind is always impure, and therefore his show of yogic meditation has no value whatsoever. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So this verse, I'll read it again. One who restrains the senses of action, but whose mind dwells on sense objects, certainly deludes himself and is called a pretender. So, yes, this is actually factual. Many people act as if they are devotees, but in their mind, they're always thinking of sense gratification, gratifying their own senses, eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Therefore, it's impossible to make any spiritual advancement if one is like that. On the other hand, one who actually meditates on Krishna out of love and devotion and engages in the devotional service of the Lord, that is practical devotional service. When you come to the temple, you bring something for Krishna's pleasure, like fruits or vegetables, or a donation in the hundi box, and things like that. That means that you have a real, genuine feeling of devotion for the deities, Radha and Krishna, and also Lakshmi and Narayana, and also for the temple. The temple is a wonderful place for making spiritual advancement. So if we support the temple financially as well as in other ways, by bringing fruits and vegetables for the deities, etc., those are signs that we have devotion in our hearts by bringing pleasant things for the benefit of the deities. And everything that's brought here is offered to the deities. And then it's sanctified by the deities and then offered back as prasadam for the devotees. That is the program in this temple. We always have Krishna prasadam for everyone. And we always chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And we are always hearing Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam so that we can understand who Krishna is and how to please Krishna. It's very important that we attempt to please Krishna always by our behavior and our chanting and dancing for the pleasure of the Lord. So today we're hearing that it's possible to make gradual progress in purifying one's existence. But if a person makes a show of being a yogi while actually searching for the objects of senses, or object of sense gratification, such a person is considered a great cheater, even though he or she sometimes speaks of philosophy. His knowledge has no value because the effects of such a sinful man's knowledge are all taken away by the illusory energy of the Lord. Such a pretender's mind is always impure, and therefore his show of yogic meditation has no value whatsoever. So that is unfortunately the case in this material world today. There are many people who pretend to be devotees but are not really sincere servants of the Lord. Serving the Lord requires submission. Submission means that you're going to surrender to the Lord with love and devotion, and always pray to the Lord to protect you so you can engage in the service of the Lord and not have any problems. And that means that Krishna will protect you so that you can continually chant his holy name and not be interrupted by anything. So, if a person decides to serve Krishna with love and devotion, Krishna in the heart understands the will of the devotee and makes many opportunities for the devotee to make tangible spiritual advancement. And the first and foremost way to catch the interest of Krishna is by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you want to catch Krishna's attention, then chant Hare Krishna, and he will hear you, and he will be very pleased that you're chanting his holy names, and he'll do everything to help you in any way possible. So this is what you would call the culture of Krishna consciousness. So text 7 of the 3rd chapter says, Yastu Indriyani Manasa Niyam Ya Rabate Arjuna Karmendriyai Karma Yogam Asakta Sa Visisyate. On the other hand, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses by the mind and begins karma yoga in Krishna consciousness without attachment, he is by far superior. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Instead of becoming a pseudo-transcendentalist for the sake of wanton living and sense enjoyment, it is far better to remain in one's own business and execute the purpose of life, which is to get free from material bondage and enter into the kingdom of God. The prime svartagati, or goal of self-interest, is to reach Vishnu, or Krishna. The whole institution of Varna and Ashrama is designed to help us reach this goal of life. A householder can also reach the destination by regulated service in Krishna consciousness. For self-realization, one can live a controlled life as prescribed in the Shastras and continue carrying out his business without attachment, and in that way make progress. A sincere person who follows this method is far better situated than the false pretender who adopts show bottle spiritualism to cheat the innocent public. A sincere sweeper in the street is far better than the charlatan meditator who meditates only for the sake of making a living. In other words, making money by pretending to be a devotee. Okay, so this is very, let's say, serious statements made by Srila Prabhupada. Are there any questions anyone would like to ask? Are there any questions anyone would like to ask? Speak loudly.
Guru Maharaj,
Speak loudly.
how do we recognize a person who speaks very eloquently outside, but dwells on the sense gratification inside their mind? How do we recognize them?
Well, no one can fake, or no one can hide their insincerity. They can for a short period of time, but eventually, people who are not really sincerely surrendered to Krishna will demonstrate their what you would call low-class behaviors. So why would anyone want to feign or make a clown of themselves by pretending to be a devotee? Because they will be found out very quickly. But if one sincerely tries to be a devotee, then Krishna will do everything to help that devotee make spiritual progress. But if one wants to be a cheater and make a ruse of being a devotee, they will not be able to hide their, let's say, I guess you could call it their cheating propensity. You can't cheat Krishna. You can cheat yourself. Yes, that's a fact. But you can't cheat Krishna. Why? Because he's in your heart. He's hearing everything you think, everything you desire, everything you want to do, etc. So the only person you can cheat is yourself. But you cannot cheat Krishna. When a person understands that, then they become sincere about practicing Krishna consciousness. But unfortunately, there are people who think that they can get away with cheating Krishna. Obviously, they will not get away with anything, and they'll suffer because of their lack of genuine devotion for the Lord. Suffering and misery and difficulty are messages to us. Those are messages trying to tell us, hey, you better become more serious about Krishna consciousness. Those are messages coming to us by Krishna himself. So when there are difficulties in life, when there is failure in life, when there is arguing with God brothers and God sisters and things like that, that means that we have fallen off the rails of Krishna consciousness. The rails, like when there's a railroad, there are what you would call parallel lines. See? But if the parallel lines are not perfectly made, then the train will fall off its trajectory. So in the same way, devotees can fall off the trajectory of pure Krishna consciousness very easily by not being careful about what they do, what they say, what they eat, what they desire. Nothing can be hidden from Krishna because he's in our heart. He knows everything we are thinking, doing, desiring, etc. So once we realize that, we become a civilized person, and we don't try and get away with anything. We try and become sincere devotees. When you become a sincere devotee, life becomes very easy because Krishna will help you in every way. So why should we try and cheat or try to be a pretender? It's better simply to be a humble devotee and practice Krishna consciousness with humility and love for Krishna. Then Krishna will do everything to protect you and help you. There's no other way than pure devotional service to lead us back to Godhead. And listen, it's not that difficult. Following the rules and regulations of Krishna consciousness is much easier than breaking the rules and regulations of Krishna consciousness, because that'll only lead us into difficulties in life. So the easy way back to Godhead is to follow the rules and regulations of Krishna consciousness. No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. Always chanting Hare Krishna. Eat only Krishna prasadam. Hear lectures given by genuine devotees, and come out on Harinam Sankirtan. So, 4 don'ts and 4 do's. If we follow the if we avoid the don'ts and follow the do's, we will be happy and we will have the protection of Krishna, and this will be our last life in the material world. So it's easier to be a devotee than not to be a devotee. When you're not devotee, you're always involved in difficult situations. When you are a devotee, you actually feel the protection of Krishna in all circumstances. You can feel the Lord guiding you and giving you the ability to make the right decisions in life and avoiding all the troubles and tribulations that most other people have. So I'll stop right there. Are there any questions anyone would like to ask? Yeah. Go ahead, give him for it. Okay. Oh, no, go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, so the verse says that karma yoga without attachment is by far superior. So karma yoga without attachment, it seems that to me it's more of bhakti yoga. So
Yes.
it's same or
It is bhakti yoga.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I have one more question. So basically, on pretending to be a devotee. So if I am forcing myself for let's say come many times, I don't feel excited to let's say come for Mangala Aarti, but I force myself to wake up and that I have to do Mangala Aarti, or even for chanting. I don't feel the taste of it, but I have to force myself. So it's I'm just acting up to do the chanting, but I'm not actually not doing it fully with interest. So how it goes, or will it improve, or it will be just be acting up to be a devotee?
No, it will improve. Practice makes perfect. It will improve if you don't give up. It will not improve if you give up. So you understand, what is more, let's say, dangerous? Giving up chanting or always chanting? It's much more dangerous. And you might think that, now I feel more comfortable. No, you're going to feel more, what you would call, you would feel bad that you have given up chanting. Okay? So you don't want to cheat yourself. Sometimes we cheat our own self. Right? So this, what you would call challenge that you have all the time, waking up late, or not feeling like you should chant, you want to chant Hare Krishna, and things like that. Those weaknesses are things that you can overcome by chanting, by hearing lectures, by coming to the temple, by eating only prasadam, by reading Bhagavad Gita. You see? So you have to understand that it's much more difficult to not be Krishna conscious than to be Krishna conscious. It's much easier to be Krishna conscious than to not be Krishna conscious. When you're not Krishna conscious, you think you're happy, but you'll be always met by difficult situations. When you are Krishna conscious, there might be some difficult situations, but you'll always be protected by the mercy of Krishna. So it's easier to be Krishna conscious than not to be Krishna conscious. That's the main point. Right? And you'll experience that. And you have to, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that when you wake up in the morning, you should get an old shoe and beat your head 100 times. And when you're going to go to sleep at night, again, you should beat your head with the shoe 100 times. So we don't have to do that, but we are not being tricked by our own mind or by loose friends who don't follow the rules and regulations regularly. They sometimes follow, sometimes don't follow. So you have to avoid the association of people like that. As long as you stay in the association of people who are genuinely following the rules and regulations of Krishna consciousness, you will also follow. And you'll be happy. You won't have any guilt. Oh, I haven't chanted my rounds for 3 days now. You know, and it'll be almost impossible to make up those 3 days of not chanting. So the best thing is to be regulated. Go to bed early, wake up early, chant your rounds, come to the temple, etc. So when you're regulated, you can get things done. When you're irregulated, you can't get anything done. Okay? So you have to be serious about following all the rules and regulations of Krishna consciousness for your own protection and in order to have a clear consciousness. When you miss chanting, it affects your consciousness, right? So we have to be very careful about chanting our rounds every day. That is the baseline that we need. And we build from that up, right? But if you lose the baseline, you sink, right? It's like a hole in a ship. You know, eventually the whole ship will collapse because there's a hole in the bottom of the ship. So we should not have a hole. We should have a very sturdy boat of Krishna consciousness and chant Hare Krishna with vigor and happiness. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Your son is not here. He knows how to chant Hare Krishna better than all of us. Haribol. Did you have something to say? Yeah. You want to say something also? Yeah.
Guru Maharaj.
Yeah.
We talked about the pretenders.
Pretenders, yeah.
Okay? So they're easy pretenders. You can catch them easily. But they are sophisticated pretenders.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Sadhguru, who doesn't have faith in Bhagavad Gita or Shastras, and then has millions of followers.
Uh-huh.
So, if he
Hitler
is not following-
Hitler had millions of followers also.
Yes, yeah, millions of followers too, right?
Millions and millions of followers.
So,
Yeah.
how do we find out these kind of sophisticated pretenders? It's hard to separate them out from our lives, and it might get even complicated. And the person is
No, you should ignore them. What do you mean?
Okay.
You should ignore them. Sadhguru, he's a very clever person, but he's not a genuine devotee. So why we don't associate with non-devotees. We only associate with genuine devotees. Hitler had thousands and thousands of followers, right? More than Sadhguru. But see, that doesn't, what does that mean though? It means that we should not be envious and we should not be coveting or wanting to be like them. It's better not to have many disciples, right? It's better to be humble and meek and follow regularly, seriously, the principles of Krishna consciousness. Then you'll be very happy and everything will be easily done in your life. Haribol.
And Guru Maharaj, when we say somebody is genuine or not, can that judgment flawed by our own conditioning? And
No, it's got to be based on Shastra. Everything has to be based on Shastra. So when Sadhguru says, I don't read Shastra, then what is he doing then? That means that whatever he says, you have to believe. But we believe Shastra, we don't believe Sadhguru.
Then what about the Vedavada Vratas, very expert at giving reference from the Shastras? How do we...
No, but they make many mistakes and they don't understand the real meaning of the Shastra. They're deviating, right? They give their own speculations. The Vedavata Ratas, they give their own speculations. We have to be strictly shastric in our life. Right? Now, in some situations, we might not know what to do the right thing. No problem, though. There are many devotees. You can ask. You can ask. When there's something you don't understand, you can ask the question. And there always will be a more advanced devotee that can give you the answer.
And we were told we should avoid three C's: criticize, complain, compare. Then in this process,
Why do we have to compare?
there are three things that we should have, as a devotee should avoid. But when we want to associate with the genuine devotees, we are comparing, right? And we are asking other devotee about another devotee. Like, how do we balance that? We should approach another devotee to get a feedback, or versus just tolerate.
Versus what?
Tolerate. Tolerate.
Tolerate.
What happens. Yeah. Tolerate.
Do you tolerate your wife?
To some extent, yes.
And then you can tolerate anybody. If you can't tolerate your wife, then you can't tolerate anyone. But if you tolerate your wife, then you can tolerate everyone. Yeah. So, yeah, we must have a high level of toleration.
Yeah.
People who have a low level of toleration always get into arguments
Yeah.
and bad situations. So, whenever somebody criticizes me, child with love, the child molester looks at the same child with lust. Two people looking at the same thing, but one is with love, the other is with lust. So everything depends on how you see things. So we should see through the prism of Krishna consciousness, knowledge, not through speculation and not with envy or all those bad, qualifications. We should see things, in a happy way and in a humble way. So there's humble and humbug. You know what humbug is? It's a nonsense person, right? And a humble person is a good person. So you don't want to be a humbug. You want to be humble. Yeah.
Maharaj, seeing things, like if we are seen 1 mile away from here, we are non-noticeable, insignificant completely. But so much.
No. Krishna is in your heart.
Yeah.
He is the closest person to you. Whatever you're seeing, he is seeing.
Yes. So like if we see a person 1 mile from here, and we can see the person almost non-existent, right, from distance. So is it just an illusion, optical illusion? We should treat it like that, or is there anything takeaway from here?
The takeaway is that Krishna is in your heart. He's seeing everything you're doing, everything you're thinking, everything you're desiring. That's what we should meditate on. And obviously, we should please Krishna. That's our real vocation in life, is to please Krishna. Now, you can come up with 1,000 different other points of view, but this point of view is the best. Only do things that please Krishna. Okay? Otherwise, you can come up with 1,000 different speculations, But we don't want to speculate. We want to, whatever we do, it should be pleasing to Krishna. We should always ask ourselves before we do something, is this something that would please Srila Prabhupada and Krishna? And if you can't say yes, then don't do it. Yeah.
I tell the children, kids, the same Guru Maharaj, but they don't want to filter that. They just do what they're through compulsions. even many times reminding them.
Look, Prabhu, this is because you're putting them in the karmi schools.
So,
It's your fault. I keep telling people, don't put your children in karmi schools. They're going to learn all the bad, behaviors in those karmi schools. You and your wife have to sacrifice to homeschool your kids, or find a group of other parents who want to homeschool their kids, and then you can hire a devotee teacher for your kids, or several teachers, right? So that way you have a group of devotees who want their children to be homeschooled by other devotees. Right? You put your kid in a mundane school, they're going to get corrupted. They can't help it. 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day, prime time, right? They're associating with these nonsense people. The teacher's nonsense, and the students are nonsense, and the curriculum is nonsense. So what do you expect? It's like charcoal, Either it makes your hand black or it burns your hand. But you're never going to win with charcoal, and you're never going to win with karma education.
it's not only the children, Guru Maharaj, even us going and working with the karmis, with meat eaters and so on.
Well, you have to tolerate that, right, in order to make a living. So you should think, well, I have to tolerate many things in my professional life, but I'm going to always go to rest early, wake up early, chant my rounds. If I can, I'll come to the temple in the evening, hear a lecture and chant. And so you have to be regulated. You have to go to work on time, but you should also go to sleep on time and wake up on time. Prabhupada was only sleeping 2 hours a night.
It's almost impossible for us.
Well, yeah, but maybe you can go down to 4 hours, or 5 hours.
I've been practicing 6 hours, Guru Maharaj.
What's that?
I've been practicing 6 hours only for years.
Yeah, well,
Anything below 6 hours is challenging.
okay. Well, 6 hours is good. It's very good. Yeah. That means that you're going to have time for chanting and coming here and, so forth. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for wonderful lecture and also the practical tips. I have a question. I keep struggling with.
Is that microphone on?
Reduce the volume.
What?
They reduce the volume.
Okay.
I keep struggling with focused chanting. My mind goes all over, and
Okay, that means that you're not chanting loud enough.
I thought it should be just low so that you can only hear, other person can't hear.
No. It has to be loud enough that you can hear and another person near you can hear. But in the situation where your mind is not controlled and thinking of other things, then you have to increase the volume of your chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you go, your mind will go all over the place. No, you have to chant louder. Okay? Don't chant, very lowly. You increase the volume of your chanting. That way, your mind will follow the chanting. If you don't chant loudly, your mind will wander here and there. Yeah.
Other thing you said is about regulated life.
You do the same thing every day. You have a schedule, and you follow the schedule. Go to sleep at a certain time, wake up at a certain time, eat at a certain time, go to work at a certain time, come back from work at a certain time, come to the temple at a certain time. So you're regulated every day. That way, you get things done. Okay? You got to chant louder. Don't. Yeah. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We have to bring your son back. I mean, he was like, he chants Hare Krishna really nicely. Huh? Oh, okay. In India, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, well, any questions? If not, we will stop there and continue again tomorrow morning. Oh, okay. Yeah. How is the Portland Temple doing? Yeah, good. Hari Bol. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ki jai. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy.